Good morning. My name is Michael Summerville-Dueck. It's such a pleasure to be able to worship with you this morning, and especially to worship with our Emmanuel Choir. We just sang a popular hymn, or a classic hymn. Many of you probably have heard, "Shall We Gather at the River?" Of course, river being a symbol, a metaphor, an image that's actually often used within Scripture to communicate a variety of things. Many of us probably use it in our regular life, even without the influence of Scripture. How river is symbolism of life, and how there is goodness and gratefulness, grace, how there is rejuvenation, how there is rejoicing at the river. And even within John chapter 7, there's a reference to river that I appreciate that says that all who believe have rivers of life flowing out through them. And so as we even gather together as the body here within a church community setting, we are indeed gathering at the river and encouraging us to be able to do that. And keeping with that river imagery, there are many times where you can even be thinking about what kinds of rivers of life that we are in, right? Sometimes the river is moving along in a nice swift pace, and it feels good, and you know that there's life and there's energy. Sometimes the river might get a little too rushing, and you're thinking, okay, slow down a little bit. This is a little bit too much right now. Some of you really enjoy the placid river. Others of you might be suspicious of that and be like, it's a little too calm. What's about to happen, right? Da, 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 da. Yeah, that sort of thing. Or what happens when we find that the river has actually departed, and we have the dry and cracked riverbed. And this song that we're about to sing, entitled Always With Me, is addressing that idea of what happens when the river is full and rushing, but also when that riverbed is cracked and dry. Spoiler alert, he is always with us, and he can be found there. So if you are in a spot this morning where that is something that you can agree with a full heart, then listen and be able to worship with agreeing in your heart. And if that's a difficult thing for you to be able to say this morning, then allow this to be a message that we can wash over you and hopefully become a prayer for you throughout this week and throughout this season. Ingrid will join us here on the violin as we sing Always With Me.